Alrighty, howdy y'all. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. We got legs today, and I think honestly for legs, it's not that I've been like slacking necessarily. It's more like I definitely just could be going a bit harder than I am and being a bit more tired or sore after the leg day. Excuse me. But I think I really like the pendulum squat. I did that last week. They have a pendulum squat there. It was the first time I'd used it. I did 2 plates on it, and I probably could have done a bit more. So we could do that. I know they also have a hack squat. They got leg raise. They got, what's it called? They got a leg press, but it doesn't have the greatest range of motion, you know? Like, I might try it out again today, but we'll see. But not going to be doing any barbell back squats. Probably, and today's my 2 hamstring day, because normally I'll do, like, my first leg day is 2 quad, 2 hamstring, calf, and abs. And then on the following, so they alternate every day. On the next leg day, I do 2 quad, 1 hamstring, abductor, adductor, calves, and abs. So we will do probably pendulum squat. I think we'll do pendulum squat. Try it out again, try and go a little heavier. Then, yeah. And like I said, I am just kind of thinking of ways to, make the content a little more unique. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm very open to any ideas. I was thinking of kind of doing like a challenge thing, like maybe every workout have a challenge, but I don't really know what I would do for leg day. Like I would have to think, like, for that I'd have to think about it a little bit more. But I think we're just kind of gonna hit it as normal, just go pretty hard, and have a good leg day. So, without further ado, I will see y'all at the gym, because I don't think there's anything else. I just gotta get my pre-workout. So yeah, I will see y'all at the gym. Alrighty. So I was just thinking about it, and one way I could actually be, a little different is kind of show the warm-up, the stretching, because honestly, in a lot of like gym videos, I feel like I don't see many people go over like stretching and whatever, but I already stretched my quads, doing some leg, I'll show you once I stand up, but I don't know, I have to stretch, or else like I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself, so I always stretch really good. So I already did these, but especially too when it comes to legs, I really have to like do everything. So I stretch my groin, my hammies, my quads, my abductors, adductors, but I mean adductors just kind of goes in with the groin, so, but I just have to. It helps so much. Oh, and calves of course. But if I don't, I've especially like the groin, I've like not stretched my groin enough before, and I won't even be doing like adductors, just even like regular leg press or like just some sort of quad movement, and I'll hurt my groin. So, and it's weird too, because I'm a very, very hydrated person. I drink probably over a gallon of water each day at least, because I go through probably 3 or 4 full water bottles of my 32 ounce Owala that my girlfriend got me, and I go through that. So even being super hydrated, I still cramp and get tight. So I think obviously you don't need to spend like tons of time stretching. Like, it should probably be no more than like 5 minutes for, I'd say, the average person. But also, everyone's different, so do whatever you think you need to do. But for me, it's usually just 30 seconds for each muscle that I'm stretching. And then the gym's a little busier than yesterday, but I still think we'll probably be able to get what's it called? I'm blanking, the pendulum squat. So I think we'll get that and be good to go. But like I was saying, just stretching's huge. I stretch before every workout, and I highly recommend it. You don't have to. I know a good few people who don't really spend too much time stretching, and they just kind of warm up normally and forget, like, I'm talking, so I'm not really paying attention to how much time I'm spending stretching. Oh, and then one more thing that I end up stretching for leg day is my lower back, or just my back, because normally I used to do push legs pull, because I didn't want my back to be sore for back squats when I did legs, just so I was able to stabilize my body a bit more. But since I don't do back squats as much anymore, I've done like switched to push legs or push pull legs, like kind of how the split normally is. And my back is always so sore now before legs, so I definitely like to get it stretched out. Ooh, alrighty. Well, like I said, we're gonna hopefully go hop on pendulum squat, do 3 sets of that, then probably some leg extensions. I'll probably do heavy RDLs on like the Smith machine or something for, or even the deadlift platform. It's not being used, but I don't want to take up the deadlift platform to do RDLs. I could do dumbbell RDLs too, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Okay, so like I said, starting with some pendulum squats, and we got 2 plates and a 25 on there, and I do have the camera at like 0.6 just so it's easier because it's kind of in an awkward angle. But we're gonna do this for 3 sets. I really liked it the first time I did it. I just probably should have done more because I have it logged as like just how much I have on it. I don't know how much it actually is without like a weight on it, but we're gonna try it with 2 plates and a 25, and I forgot to start my music, so we're doing this one without music. So okay, that was only 7. We're definitely gonna need to drop the weight a little bit, but that was pretty good. Probably gonna drop to a 10. We get 2 more sets of this and then some RDLs. Ooh, oh my goodness. Alrighty, like I said, moving on to some Smith machine RDLs, and I cannot lie, this Smith machine isn't really a Smith machine because like it doesn't have the same thing you would think of where it's like it's a little more resistant. So like a 45-pound bar is like 30 or 25 pounds. It's just kind of more just fixed in place. But this is kind of another thing with like the doing back before, like if I'm doing RDLs, I have to really focus on not feeling it in my back, or else I'm going to because of how sore my back is. But we're gonna try 2 plates to start. I did a plate and a 25 to see how that was on each side, and it seemed fine. So it was a bit of a jump, but I should be able to do it. But yeah, it might take me a set to get my like footing or positioning, but we're gonna do this. We got 3 sets of this, and we're gonna move on to some leg extensions. Oh, I'm getting a call, dang it. Oh no. Okay, we're back at it. I got a call, had to answer it. We're gonna get back at it though. I don't really have to explain anything, so we're just going straight into it. And hopefully I don't cramp now that I've been standing for a little bit. Gotta get limber. Okay. Oh my god, it doesn't rotate very well damn, on my head, it doesn't rotate very well to put back, and it kept going forward when I was going down, so I had to tilt it back farther. Wow, I'm lightheaded. All right, it's hot in here, there's no like AC, it's just an open garage. Okay, I'm gonna move on to some leg extensions after 2 more sets of this. I'll probably stick with this weight for the rest of the time, so let's see after I move on to that. Okay, in all transparency, I've already recorded a set of leg extensions, but the I'm gonna do this so it actually picks up my voice this time. The stereo is on in here, so it was impossible to hear me virtually. So I'm gonna do my best to talk loud into the mic. I got 210 for pretty much any last time. Eighth rep was a struggle, so I dropped down to 195 for the second set. But we're gonna rock that, and then we got some lying leg curls and some calves left, and it really just sounds like the stereo keeps getting turned up. So we're gonna rock these and move on. Hamstring curls, and then I gotta figure out what machine I want to use for calves. Also, sorry now if I'm talking loud in the mic. I just want to make sure it's picking up my voice since the stereo's playing, so we'll move on. Okay, so like working hard. Kind of the same thing. The stereo's on, so I'm gonna do my best to talk a little bit louder. And it looks like we're rocking no music for this one again too, because my Spotify's not popping up when I do my swipe down on my phone. So we've got 90 loaded up onto here. I think I did a little bit more last time, but my legs, I'm doing what I said I wanted to do. I'm gonna fry my legs, and let me tell you, they are fried. So we got 2 sets of this, and then moving on to calves. I don't exactly know how I'm gonna do calves, like I said. Obviously I'll see it when I figure that out, but for now we're gonna focus on getting these done. And honestly, I really wish this machine gave you a wider range of motion, because I'm starting with my legs like completely straight with no resistance, and usually there's a little bit of pressure on them when they're straight, but we're still gonna make the most of it. So I was watching the weight stack while I was doing it. You're probably got a nice view of my cake right now, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the weight stack while I was doing it to make sure I was getting as low as I could. Just to get that as much of a full range of motion as I can, but we're gonna rock one more set of this and move on, and hopefully I was talking loud enough to be over the stereo. Alrighty, one more time around the bridge with the speaker on and just kind of having to talk more into my mic. We are using this leg press machine for calves. I've got 5 plates loaded up to each side. And it's not going to look like I'm getting like super huge range of motion, because obviously it's like a calf. So I'm just like going like this with my foot, if that's even in frame, I don't know. But we're going to rock this for 2 sets probably. Kind of like forearms, I kind of only do 2 sets for calves. Usually they're pretty heavy though, so it ends up working out just fine. But we're gonna rock this and hit some posing, and then we're gonna go do some cardio. I'll do my best to turn down the music in the background and like the post. Maybe the noise suppression on my editing software will be able to take care of it. I don't know for sure, but just in general, I hope I'm talking loud enough. I was just hyping up the mic, and now with a loud ass speaker kind of getting in the way, but I mean, I like having the speaker. It just kind of sucks that it interferes as much as it does with the mic. I figured the mic would cut it out a little bit more, but I guess since it's so loud, it's picking it up as like another voice, which is why it's coming through so clear. So anyways, I'll stop ranting and I'll hop on. I've just been sitting with my arms crossed, so I'll hop on this and get these done. Thankfully, I'm not like moving the safety thing, so when I drop it, it just goes straight back to resting. Whew, that felt pretty good. I think that was 12. We're gonna go ahead and hit this weight again, and then I'll see y'all for posing. pull-ups to do. So we're doing some cable crunches, 3 sets, but we're getting the first set done right now. And then also my camera's at 0.6 right now. I'll try to like say every time it's at 0.6 in case y'all might be wondering why it looks a little weird or a bit distorted. I think for my leg curls, the lying leg curls, I also had it at 0.6, but forgot to say. So if it looks a little distorted, just assume it's in 0.6 just for the sake of a better camera angle. But now we're gonna do these and then we'll move on to posing. I forgot to play my Spotify again. I'm really bad at pressing play on Spotify, so I'm just gonna rock these without music. Okay. It says 170 on the stack. Obviously it's not 170, but we got 170 for, I think that was around 11. So I'll probably rock the same weight for the next 2. Unless the next one I don't get that many. Oh my goodness. Also, sorry if my face was hitting the mic there. All right, well, I'll say we have achieved what we came here to do on this leg day. Whew, I am tired. I'm sweating my ass off, but it was a really good leg day, so now we got some posing. I'll probably try to adjust the camera lighting a little bit, turn it down. Maybe I'll do it in post, but I'm still trying to figure out how to like angle the camera properly. You know, I guess I could have it like up behind me. I don't really know how to do it, but for now we're gonna stick with it like this, so. Ooh. Starting to notice some pretty good definition. Ooh, compared to like what I've seen in the past. Definitely the most shredded my legs have been, even though they're not even that shredded. I've never even had a 6-pack, so that's kind of the goal of this cut, to be honest. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have a cramp if I do that too much. Okay. Yeah, I really got to work on this posing if I'm gonna compete. Ooh, look pretty good. Starting to get a little bit of, you probably can't see it on cam, but you know, a little bit of outlining there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, a little bit right there. So it's good to get actually some side striations and whatnot. Damn, I'm really bad at leg posing. Okay. I don't even know how to like do the one where it's like this. I'm probably fucking this up bad, but ow. Not too bad. Whoa, okay, almost cramped in my abs. Abs are looking, still gotta lose some more weight. My lean mass is like, trying to get push my boxers up too high. My lean mass is like down in the 150s because I'm only 5'6" and I'm at like 175-ish right now. So I definitely have a lot more that I could take off my body. So that's kind of the hope. But yeah, we're gonna go do cardio and then I will see y'all back at the house. Alrighty, back at the house and it is a great day. Now I'm in frame. Whoa, my legs are fried. Come here. Ugh. It is a great day, PJ. You wanna know why? You wanna know why, buddy? Because oh, sorry, I'm kind of holding you weird. Sorry. Because I get to have a protein bagel and I don't gotta worry about it. Oh, you want down. There you go. Come here. He loves me, I promise. Hi, bud. I get to have a protein bagel from like my final meal. I thought I was gonna be over my carbs if I had one, so it's a very easy like meal to prep. And I gotta get rid of my bread anyways because I'm going home for the weekend and most of it's probably gonna go bad. But I also don't want to go over my carbs. Well, just put it into the MyFitnessPal and we're not going over the carbs, so we're looking good. Not going over carbs or fat, and with a cup of milk, we will be hitting that protein goal. So all good in the protein category. Yeah. Alrighty. I couldn't really. There we go. Trying to split these plates up. Leg day, really good. I did exactly what I said I would set out to do, and that was completely fry my legs. It really, like, my quads are like exhausted, and I didn't actually end up doing the elliptical today. I ended up doing the bike. I usually get 300 calories on the elliptical, but the past few times I've been getting just like 250, 260, and I do about 20 minutes of cardio each day. And so I decided I would just try something else to switch it up a little bit, have a little bit of a reset from doing the bike. So I really like that pendulum squat. I will say the platform for it is a little wonky. It kind of feels like the left side is farther back than the right, so it's like tilted on the y-axis. But, you know, not everything's perfect. So just kind of got to deal with what you got. I still got a great workout from it, and the leg extensions went great. The RDLs were a little like wonky again, just because that Smith machine's a little weird. I wouldn't even like call it a Smith machine. I would just call it a bar with a fixed path, which I know it's what a Smith machine is, but like it doesn't have that little assistance that the Smith machines usually have. Did you just shit on the floor? No. Okay. My cat's been having issues, and I don't know why, but he poops outside his litter box. And when he does it, it's literally right outside his litter box. He pees in it, but he's not pooping in it. And I don't know why he's not doing that. So, is that right, PJ? Why? Come here. Hey, come here. I just don't know why he does that. Why don't you want me to hold you today? I'm trying to give you love and affection. He's gonna try and bite me. I'm trying to give you love and affection. Ah! Okay. You let me pet you when you're on the ground. Anyways, so yeah, that's just what's been going on with my cat. Back to the legs. Calves were good. I liked using that machine for calves. It went better than I expected. And that's pretty much it. Abs are abs, you know, they're not anything crazy. And yeah, overall, pretty solid day. I'm pretty happy with it. I should probably stretch, honestly, so I'm not like just sore tomorrow, because my internship is sort of a desk-ish job. I'm at a desk for like a decent part of my day. The camera looks a little crooked. I'm at a desk for a decent part of my day, and I already know that I'm gonna sit down in the morning, and then when I get up to go do stuff a little later, my legs are gonna be fried, and I have to wear jeans, which sucks. I hate wearing jeans. I'm just a really comfy pants guy, and I actually got in trouble today for wearing these exact pants. So, oh well. I got some nice cargo pants though that I wear usually, so it's not too bad. But yeah, overall pretty good. Hopefully that clap wasn't too loud. Overall pretty good day. I'm happy with it. Fried the legs. We got a rest day tomorrow, so no upload, and then we'll be hitting probably a morning chack day, because I'm supposed to go home right after work, and I am supposed to be in at work at 9. I don't want to get up that early, but maybe I'll see if I could go to work at 10, but you know, I can go at 9. I would have to get up at what, probably like 6:45, go to bed at like 10:45. Yeah, we'll have to see, but as always, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.